Today's topic is causative factors of juvenile delinquency and family. What are the basic factors, or we can say that the family are responsible, which maybe sometime, or can we can say that one of them is a factor of juvenile delinquency. The first factor is said that the first factor is family type and size. It means the how what type of family it is. It is a joint family or or what is the size of the family according to its number of children or number of people are in a family, depends on that. Sometimes it is also a factor of the juvenile delinquency. Second one is family background. Family background, it is also sometimes in most of the cases scenes like that. Family background is also sometimes the factor of juvenile delinquency in a family. Third one goes to family structure. Family structure means what type of family it is. It is a joint family or it is a uni family. We can say the uni family means a mother's father and child. This is called a uni family concept. Or a joint family is like your parents live with your brothers, elder brothers live with in family, grandfather, grandmother, or maybe your relatives living with yourself or in a family. Then it is called a joint family. So it depends on a family structure. Sometimes it is depends on a factor. These are the generalized factors. It is not that each factor is applied on them, but one of them is must be applied. Maybe apply, or we can say must be. Next factor is a broken family. Broken family refers that if the family, the parents get a divorce and there's some children. If let's suppose that in family there's two children. After the divorce is caused, court to get the statement and said that one child is left with the father and one child is left with mother side. So this will also sometimes the factors of juvenile delinquency. Next topic, next one is child birth order or in family. Sometimes it is also responsible for the juvenile delinquency because the order of these feelings, and sometimes the hypothesis has been said that the elder one is more closer to the mother side and the smaller one is more closer, and the child of between them, the second one child, the third child, is get that affection or love from their parents, but it is not. It is in a context of the children's. Children think that I'm younger one, that's why I'll get some less care from the children. Parents side, sorry, parents side. Parents always give the same work. And next is adequacy of adequate or strict discipline, which means that the adequate or the strict discipline. Sometimes the when the discipline make strict, or the we can say that the over discipline, it may be it sometimes called become a factor of juvenile delinquency. Next factor is that overcrowding overcrowding in family. It is also factor that if the sufficient resources is not present in the family, then the child maybe goes toward the delinquency side. Next one is bad habits in family. It is also sometimes responsible from the juvenile delinquency of the child or juveniles because the behavior or the habits that's bad in practicing in the family, so at some instant or at some point of they are also affected the children of this family. That's maybe sometimes the cause of juvenile delinquency. Next point is that bad company. Same if bad company there is applying the Sutherland's theory, the differential association theory. If the he get associate or he get a bad company with someone else out their neighbors, so he may be chances that he or she the child get a chances to be a juvenile delinquent. Next one is bad school. Bad school is also sometimes because the level of teaching they get or the school behaviors, what type of conditions, what type of facilities are presenting there in the school is also sometimes become a factor for the juvenile delinquency. Next is the poor recreation facilities. Poor recreation facility facility in family. But maybe sometimes the resources are not available in a family. The sufficient space is not living for the one. Suppose that the one small room and there is a 10 people have lived. How it is possible that that's sometimes the deeds becomes that's give the birth to the sometimes facilities support means sometimes the facilities the general facilities the basic needs or basic things the children doesn't got then there is a this factor is also calls a factor of this juvenile delinquency. Next one is poor living condition. It is also identified that if the condition is facilities or we can say that the condition facilities is sufficient resources or condition that they're living in a such a place this was not good for the children's this it may be becomes a factor of that lack of affection, lack of parental affection. It is also then becomes a factor if there's some parents is more focused on some child. In family. It is in this mixed culture. Suppose the some people of families following the different culture, but the child is trying to adopt a different culture. So there's the such type of mixed cultural mixing is also give the birth of juvenile delinquency in the family. Next is a substitute parents, or we can say the step parents in family become a factor. There's next is family intention. It is also with the becomes a factor. It has also become the factor of juvenile delinquency sometimes. Lack of solidity, family solidity, which means that the how solidified is soul, or we can say that the how will of these families is strong. The violence is held in a family. It does obviously affect the child and sometimes become a factor of child delinquency in a family. The next one is passion's family. Passion has also become the cause of juvenile delinquency if he or she is a children adopting the some type of clothes which are not practicing in their culture or their social norms or in their society. So this will leads to juvenile delinquency. Next is unhealthy recreation in the family. You understand what is the meaning of recreation, unhealthy recreation, which means some types of not give the proper focus or not give the proper diet. Some types of there are economical factors comes. Next was the supervision lack. Supervision lack we can say that bad even bad neighbor. Same as the point of previous one, this associate, I said bad companies. It is also same like that. Parents and children relation also matters. How relation they have. If the family is practicing the some alcoholic or intoxication practices, so it is obvious that its impact is on the child, and the, it is also become a factor of juvenile delinquency. We always put in a mind that, these are all the factors in the view of that is a family. What are the family conditions is responsible or causes the factors which are linked to a family. This next one is physical and mental disabilities. Next one is physical if the some disabled parents and mental disabilities as per person in a family which obviously they are living in a family they will affect one of each other. So it's maybe some give the negative impact or become a cause factor of the children that you can see from love adventure. It is also from the some type of factor.